With pest control in restaurants, we want to deploy what's called integrated pest management. Integrated pest management means that not only are we using some of our chemical products, but we're also looking at mechanical devices and ways to exclude pests, from entering the restaurant. And so when we do assess restaurants' issues, we are going to look at flying insects, house flies, filth flies, fungus gnats, drain flies, things like that, and where they're coming from. So we really want to source where that infestation is starting from, and then attack those areas first. We definitely want to look at different bar or beverage areas to make sure, because there's a lot of sugar in those areas, and so they're going to attract all sorts of flying insects as well as German roaches, which are one of the main problems with restaurants. A lot of the German roaches are coming in from deliveries that you get from your suppliers. And so that's one thing. You really want to make sure that you are checking that your supplier has some sort of pest control program on their end where they're preventing pests from getting into your restaurant. But we're also going to be employing something called an insect growth regulator that is a non-chemical alternative that regulates how these insects reproduce. And so by using some of these scientific methods like insect growth regulators, we can use a non-toxic product that will prevent German roaches and other bugs from actually reproducing. And then slowly over time, we eradicate the issue, with that type of program with insect growth regulators. On top of that, we're going to be consulting with you about different ways your employees can keep sanitary conditions so that there aren't issues that are arising from messes that need to be cleaned up. We're going to be applying a barrier around the exterior of the foundation, number one. We want to make sure that there is a solid barrier so that bugs aren't entering from the outside. A lot of times the pest problems on the inside have been existing, so we've taken over business from other pest control companies that haven't fully been able to get the problem under control on the inside. So not only do we use a repellent on the inside that will actively kill live pests, but we're also using insect growth regulators as well as baits, specifically for cockroaches and flies. They will take back to their nest. It spreads throughout their nest, and then we can kill them at their source or wherever their nesting source is. We do treat drains because there's a lot of fungus gnats that come from drains, as well as we put up fly baits and fly traps that will help mitigate house flies around the restaurant. That's just a few ways that we go about treating restaurants. When we come and do an inspection at your property, we really do customize our treatment to the problem at hand. And in most cases, especially with new restaurants, there may not be an issue. We want to keep it that way. And so we want to be out there on a biweekly or monthly basis to make sure that we're preventing any pests from blowing up into a bigger issue.